Okay, the very first thing we're going to do is practice using this foam. So you're going to take a scrap piece, there should be some at your table, and a pencil, and I want you to see what it feels like to draw into the foam with your pencil. I want you to work heavy. For the first time, I want you to start by drawing heavy. You need to make very deep lines without cutting through the foam. So you can try making circles and squiggles and swirls. You may have to lift your pencil a few times and move it around so it doesn't get caught. But I just want you to fill up your page. You can even, if you make dots, you're gonna have to press into it. But you're going to fill up the foam so that it has all kinds. You should be able to run your finger across it and feel the indentations. Once you've done that, you're gonna take your square piece of foam, it's about 3.5 by 5, and you're gonna take a Hamsa template and you're gonna lay it on your foam. You can lay it off to the side if you want, or down below. It does not have to be in the center. That is up to you. I would like the whole thing on the page, however. Then you're gonna hold it in place and you're going to trace around. So you have to hold the template as you trace around. You may have to lift your pencil and move it, as I'm doing. Now, if you don't press evenly and it starts to feel like it's skipping along, you want to lift it and put it back down, because otherwise you're not going to get a nice smooth line. Then you're going to lift up your template and you have your Hamsa on your foam. You should be able to feel it. You could feel the indentation. Then I'd like you to go over it again if you feel that it's not deep enough. And then you're gonna decorate the whole entire thing. So your Hamsa has to have an eye somewhere in it. So something that represents an eye. It could just be a circle that has maybe concentric circles that get bigger inside it. It could have the shape of an eye. It could have a swirl that goes around. That I'm gonna leave up to you to decide, but you do need something that indicates an eye. Then you're gonna create designs all through it. The one thing you cannot have is that you may not have smiley faces. I don't want to see a smiley face. They are written on your directions. So if you're unsure what a smiley face looks like, I wrote it on there for you with a big X through it. So you're going to create a design throughout your entire inside of the Hamsa. It's hard to make a full circle without doing half circle and then another half a circle, just because the foam catches your pencil. Once you've done the inside and you have filled up your space, maybe you want to put a Jewish star, maybe you want to put some hearts. Once you've filled up this inside, then you're going to go to the outside. Now, because you have stuff on the inside and you're going to have stuff on the outside, you may want to somehow make a separation. So if you see mine, now I'm going to decorate the outside. You can turn it. You obviously don't have to just work top to bottom, but you can turn the way you're doing it. Now you're going to take your time doing this. I'm going to leave it for now. I would continue creating my full design on it. You want to make sure that you turn it over. And on the back, you do not have to press hard, but you do need to put your name on the back, or we're going to have no idea whose is whose. And then you can't get a grade because I won't know whose it is. I'm going to show you what this looks like printed, even though I am not fully done with it. So you have some idea what your final piece will look like. You guys already did print one time, so you do hopefully remember the cleanup instructions and all the other instructions involved in printing. And you will have your final print made from the plate that you just created.